That's right. You're my brother.
Brother.
Remember who you are.
Clive.
Once more, lest you forget.
My name is Clive. Clive Rossfield. Look, Ultima.
Even here, the light of the vessel's will cannot be quenched. And the Phoenix, his trespass should not have been possible. Not possible unless he has been with Muthos all along. The mark of the Phoenix, emblazoned upon his heart, made manifest by the power of will alone. The power of creation. Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Are you still talking?
Damn it, Clive. Wake up.
That.
Sorry to wake you, but I think it may be time to leave. This place.
And once again does my creation stray from the path laid before it. Steeped in conceit, you fancy yourself a god. You embrace Logos. But we will put an end to this hubris.
What are you talking about?
In the halls of origin does our true power quicken. And there shall you be made complete. Soon, Muthos, Soon you will discover how little you know of suffering. And so the crystals are no more. Yet in their silence, a new song rings. Its chorus building, a crescendo as it enters its final movement, stirring those long aslumber to waking. And back to their origin.
Bloody crystal's cracked. So where the hell are they? Oh, fuck me.
Is that ether?
What in good Grieger's name is going on?
This is wrong.
Are we back?
Clive! Joshua!
Jill! Is everyone all right?
We're fine. What happened?
Too much to explain here. Mate! We're leaving! Now! Everyone, fall back to the ship!
I will be with you anon.
Thank you. I need to tell everyone what happened at Drake's Spine. And I'm going to need Otto's help.
What can I get you, Sid?
Well, some. Drink up, you lot. The next round's on Sid. Oh, you're not leaving already, are you?
Welcome back, Sid.
And it's... So, well, riddle me this then. If they're indestructible, then how did they get ruined in the first place? And why does ours have so many stumped? Long ago, there were these two airship captains who both liked to claim, and after arguing about it till they were blue in the face, they rallied their crews, pointed their bows heavensward, and set off, soaring higher and higher and higher. But before they knew it, they found themselves surrounded on all sides by dragons. The dragons, none too eager to welcome intruders into their domain, proceeded to chase the airships for 40 days and 40 nights. Until, having run out of food and water, the crews collapsed. And with no one to man the ships, both came tumbling down to the ground. Only to end up in a lake. And they say the name of one of those ships was the Invincible. Well, what do you think of that?
I'll have Otto see to those leaks.
Oh, were you even listening, Sid? Honestly, I've got half a mind to bar you.
But then who would you tell your stories to?
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
What can I get you, Sid?
Honestly, Sid, you're too nice for your own good. Do you hear that, ladies and gents? The next round's courtesy of the realm's most benevolent outlaw. Oh, keep your mug handy.
Still alive, are you? Going purse weighing you down? Is that all?
Trouble with your gear, or something for you, dear? Should last you a good while. And?
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge lost. One can enlist, perhaps, a regard. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting. What subject shall we consider today? I was wondering when next you'd visit. Did you learn everything you needed?
It's not often our entire merry flock returns home to roost at once. Let's said I should be wishing you good luck.
Twinside's hundreds of leagues away. That'd mean the crystal...
How are you doing? I'm sorry to... It's just... I don't mean to... They need all the... Anything catch your eye?
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need.
You know what you have to do. Clive, as before,
Thank me.
it is, and it,
But what?
Mike, but I would have... And will you... Thank the people,
And
me.
I'll search the village one last time for any stragglers. Then...
To go Tan's Bales, then, and quickly, before anyone else finds them.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. Good day.
Come, my children.
The High Cardinal. Here in North...
The Dominion's all but done
That's
for.
what I heard.
Then it's lucky we stay.
Do you see anything you like? I'll be here if you need me.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks? Do you think he was the only one who saw it?
And you're just gonna fall into line?
What else can I do?
I don't trust this Duke. If we're not careful, we'll undo all the Dame's hard.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, if it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation, least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
The fact that the soldiers trust you may well carry some weight with...
I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
You'll undo all the dame's hard work.
The High Cardinal, here in Northreach.
That's what I heard.
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
See that too? Would you have that well-notched steel and impressive physique? I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city, and I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts said to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
My arms are yours.
Wonderful! Then come.
But where are we...
Along, quick!
Wait. I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Who needs a porter when there's no room?
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness, and your skill with a blade.
I'm listening.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the none remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. But the army too is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges. Which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved, and we believe the place...
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chadra's Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
What is that thing? I don't like it. Come on, Konza.
Now I just need to see about getting the work. I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh. So you know of it, then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Do you have any fresh water?
Do you see that too?
I've been asked to find Aldred.
That's me. If he... From the... it's Oriflamme 1. The farther you're willing to... I'd say...
Papa?
What is it? Oh, please.
Just make it stop. I'm scared.
Nothing good's gonna...
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Come.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
Nothing
I'm
good's
scared.
gonna come from this.
Oh, please. Just make it stop. What is it?
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. You've a discerning eye. You won't find a finer array this side of the strait. Thank you. You're sure you don't need it? Thank you.
You're sure you don't need it? Just what I was looking for. You're sure you don't need it? Just what I was looking for. You're sure you don't need it? Thank you. Farewell.
Oh, here.
Gods.
Please.
Is it true about Twinside? Those poor...
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me.
The you thought, why not
Come, we get all still.
Look, everyone, just take what you need.
Trouble at the gate?
Refugees from the Dominion.
How the tables have turned.
What?
You must...
No, me. Some days you can't. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
I suppose... It's been a while since we all sat down and the house. Well, and then those and the... right.
Aye.
If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A goat and 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the free pillars of Bocklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
Take that, you naughty...
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together. Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats, and firmly at the helm.
Are you there?
It's the mayor of Dalamil, dear child, and the vote hasn't taken place just yet. But if the people wish me to lead them, I shall. And my first act will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders. Speaking of menaces, there may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon. I'm afraid the example, and they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a League of Outlaws. And they grow of the long hour by fat. How could I refuse? Vic, oh.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor? That's
A League of Outlaws. Sounds like we have some competition.
And a caravan!
Mustard and mandrake, saffron and...
Welcome, sir.
A question, if you... I need to know what makes a good carving knife.
You a blacksmith or something?
Something, I suppose.
Fair enough. Knives, is it? First and foremost, it's got to hold an edge. Most knives will make it through fat, no problem, but sinew dulls cheap steel in no time. Give me a blade which can slice through anything that crosses my chopping block, and I'm a happy woman.
So a knife that stays sharp. Makes sense.
When the Fang fella took my livelihood with it.
The baths are, closed.
In all my years tending the baths, I've never known anything like it. Those damned blackguards!
Bring the whole town together. Further?
Say I understand that boy's obsession with the Fang.
Daddy, what happened to your crystal?
Broke, son.
Anything I can interest you in? Fare you well.
What is... Sorry, I have...
Oh. Has to be nice.
Thank you. So, carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope Sava had better luck than I did.
Anything I can interest you in? My thanks. Fare you well.
Still... Huh?
I've never said...
Yeah, and he said...
Then you... But we...
All right.
There's one...
Leave it...
The camp is in the desert to the north of here. You know what to do.
What's the difference between a lord and a mayor?
So, you learn
Only...
all the two...
So that can't be... No.
No, I have...
Agree.
Right, trouble meaning some...
Is that...
A merchant. I bet shit.